My child, stop the noise for just a moment. I know how loud your world has become. I know how many thoughts have already crossed your mind today. I know how many responsibilities are waiting for you. I know the conversations replaying in your head. I know the bills you are trying to figure out. I know the family concerns you carry quietly. I know the pressure you never fully explain to anyone else. And before you do anything else, I need you to hear me. Do not scroll away from this message. Stay with me, because what you are feeling is real, but it is not the whole story. I promise that if you listen to these words, the weight on your chest will begin to lift before this message ends. If you continue ignoring the internal static that has been filling your mind, you risk missing the very direction you have been praying for. You have been asking me for clarity while surrounding yourself with noise. You have been asking me for peace while living inside constant interruption. You have been asking me for guidance while giving your attention to everything except stillness. But today is different. You were led here for a reason. Before this message ends, I will show you why your soul feels restless, what has been stealing your peace, and how to reclaim the clarity that has never actually left you. Listen carefully. Help is already near. If you believe this message found you at the right moment, type, "God is still with me" in the comments. Let that be your first declaration of faith today. My weary one, the first thing I need you to understand is that you did not arrive at this moment by accident. You may think you clicked on another video. You may think you were simply scrolling, but I see deeper than that. I know the questions you have been carrying. I know the exhaustion hidden behind your daily routine. I know how often you keep moving because stopping would force you to feel everything you have been avoiding. I saw you when nobody else noticed. I saw the moment you smiled even though your heart felt heavy. I saw the moment you said, "I'm fine," when you weren't. I saw the late night overthinking. I saw the early morning anxiety. I saw the silent tears. I saw the frustration. I saw the loneliness. I saw the fear. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not invisible. Many people think their greatest battle is outside of them. They think it is the difficult coworker, the financial challenge, the health concern, the relationship tension, or the uncertainty of tomorrow. But often the deepest battle is the noise created by carrying all of those things at once. Your spirit was never designed to process endless pressure without rest. Your heart was never designed to absorb constant fear without renewal. Your mind was never designed to stay connected to every voice at every moment. Yet that is exactly what many of my children are trying to do. You wake up, you check your phone, you read the news, you absorb other people's opinions, you compare yourself to strangers, you think about problems, you think about responsibilities, you think about future outcomes. And before your day truly begins, your peace is already under attack. This is why I interrupted you today. Because there is another way. And what comes next matters. Stay with me here. The internal static you feel is not random. It has a source. The static is made up of unfinished fears, unanswered questions, repeated worries, old disappointments, future assumptions. It sounds like this. What if things never improve? What if I fail? What if I cannot handle what is coming? What if I disappoint everyone? What if I run out? What if nobody understands me? What if I am too late? The static becomes so familiar that you stop noticing it. But your body notices, your spirit notices, your peace notices. And eventually you begin feeling restless without understanding why. Some of you are carrying financial pressure. Others are carrying family burdens. Some are grieving something they never fully processed. Others are carrying silent emotional fatigue. Different circumstances, same result. Noise that drowns out wisdom. Noise that blocks clarity. Noise that makes every decision feel heavier. Pause for a moment. Take a slow breath. What worry has been speaking the loudest lately? Do not push the answer away. Bring it into the light, because hidden fears grow stronger. Named fears lose power, and here is something many people miss. Remember a time you suddenly felt prompted to slow down? A moment when you felt an inner nudge telling you not to rush? A moment when something inside whispered, "Wait"? That was not luck. That was not coincidence. That was often my protection. Many of my children think I only guide through dramatic moments, but often I guide through subtle restraint, a quiet pause, a gentle warning, a feeling of hesitation, a sudden need to be still. You call it intuition. Sometimes it is my hand protecting you. You are more guided than you realize. You are more covered than you know. You are more loved than you feel. And now I want to show you something deeper. The reason stillness feels uncomfortable is because stillness reveals what movement hides. When you stay busy, you avoid certain emotions. When you stay distracted, you avoid certain questions. When you stay entertained, you avoid certain fears. But stillness brings everything into view. That is why many people run from it. Yet stillness is where clarity grows. Stillness is where peace returns. Stillness is where my voice becomes easier to hear. My child, moving less does not always mean accomplishing less. Sometimes moving less protects more. A soldier does not run blindly into every battle. A builder does not pour concrete without measurements. A farmer does not harvest before planting. Wisdom often looks slower than panic. But wisdom produces better outcomes. The world rewards speed. I often reward alignment. The world says hurry. I often say listen. The world says react. I often say pause. The world says do more. I often say be still. Because when your spirit is aligned, your decisions become clearer. Your emotions become steadier. Your perspective becomes healthier. Your strength becomes sustainable. Type PACE if you feel the atmosphere shifting right now. Let that simple word become your agreement with what I am doing. Now I want to give you something practical. Not complicated. Not overwhelming. Simple. The daily peace protocol. 5 minutes. That is all. 5 intentional minutes before the world claims your attention. Minute 1. Breathe. Slow down. Become aware of my presence. Not your problems. Not your responsibilities. My presence. Minute 2. Release. Tell me honestly what you are carrying. No performance. No pretending. Just honesty. Minute 3. Receive. Ask me one question. What do I need to remember today? Then listen. Minute 4. Refocus. Choose one truth that is stronger than your fear. Hold on to it. Repeat it. Carry it. Minute 5. Surrender. Give me the outcome. You are responsible for obedience, not for controlling everything. This protocol is simple, but simple does not mean powerless. Small daily moments create major internal shifts. Many people are waiting for dramatic breakthroughs. Meanwhile, they are ignoring daily restoration. The peace you need is often built quietly. One morning at a time, one breath at a time, one surrender at a time. And now there is another part of this you have not seen yet. Peace must be protected, because whatever strengthens you will eventually be challenged. You cannot control every negative voice. You cannot control every stressful situation. You cannot control every unexpected event, but you can control access. You can control what enters your mind repeatedly. You can control what voices receive your attention. You can control what you meditate on. Protecting peace requires boundaries, not walls. Boundaries. You do not need every opinion. You do not need every argument. You do not need every headline. You do not need every notification. Some of your anxiety is not coming from your life. It is coming from constant exposure. Your spirit was not designed to absorb endless negativity. Guard your mind, guard your attention, guard your focus, guard your peace. If these messages are helping strengthen you, stay connected to this channel. There are more words coming for the burdens you have been carrying, and I want to continue walking with you through this season. Now let me speak directly to the deepest fear underneath your restlessness. Some of you are afraid that if you stop pushing, everything will fall apart. You believe your constant effort is holding life together. You believe your constant worrying is protecting you. You believe your constant thinking is preparing you. But worry has never carried what only I can carry. Worry has never created peace. Worry has never created wisdom. Worry has never created certainty. It only creates exhaustion. You have been carrying a load that was never yours to bear. You have been stronger than people realize. You have carried more than anyone knows. But strength was never supposed to replace trust. You do not have to hold everything together. You do not have to solve every future problem today. You do not have to predict every outcome. You do not have to earn my protection. You are already held. You are already seen. You are already loved. You are already covered. What broke you did not cancel my hand on your life. What exhausted you did not remove your calling. What confused you did not change my direction. I am still guiding you, even here, especially here, and I want you to remember this. The goal is not a perfect life. The goal is a peaceful spirit. The goal was not controlling every circumstance. The goal was staying connected to me through every circumstance. That connection changes everything. It changes how you think, how you respond, how you recover, how you endure, how you hope. My child, your season is not over. Your clarity is not gone. Your peace is not lost forever. It is simply buried beneath too much noise. And today we began clearing the static. Before we close, I want you to participate one more time. Type, I receive this peace. Not because a comment changes your life, but because agreement opens your heart. And when your heart opens, healing enters. As you leave this message today, remember the daily peace protocol. Breathe, release, receive, refocus, surrender. 5 minutes, one habit, a different atmosphere. And this is only the beginning. In the next message, I want to help you uncover the hidden exhaustion that develops when you become the strong one for everyone else. We will expose the burden beneath the burden and begin restoring the parts of you that have been quietly running on empty. Until then, walk slowly, breathe deeply, listen carefully. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not behind. You are not alone. You are still chosen. You are still guided. You are still held. And peace is already closer than you think.